It's your boy, the franchise guy, back at it again, and we're gonna hop right in to some big decisions with player negotiations. Brandon Graham, we want this man back, and we're gonna need to offer this man some money if we need to retain him. So I feel to come on 9-5 and 4-5 as a signing bonus, and he loves it. I love to see that our captain's coming back. I got Jay Ajayi right here. He's young, 25. Maybe I pick up a running back in the draft this year, just kind of replace Sproles. But I really do want Jay Ajayi to come back. So I think 5 for the 2.2, and he doesn't like the signing bonus. So hopefully, come back here next week. Gonna offer him a little bit more money next week. Hopefully he comes back. Hopefully he likes that. So we're gonna be pulling a draft class right now. This is by Real West TV. His Twitter and his YouTube account will both be in the description below. Make sure you check this man out. Drop a sub to him. I really love just the in-depth of his draft class. Like every player has like their actual stuff they play with in college. So it's not just like a basic draft class where it's like, oh look, these are the players with names and these are kind of the faces and these are the stats. Nah, these are actually like supposed to look like them. So just quick over the first round guys. I might be looking for an offensive line guy probably in the first round. Maybe if I can trade up, get Nick Bosa. I really want to get Nick Bosa. Like super high on Nick Bosa and drafting him. So if I can trade up and get a top 5 draft pick, I'm definitely gonna draft Nick Bosa top 5. But at the rate I currently am looking at this season, I'm looking at a playoff contender. So I'm looking at maybe an offensive tackle, hopefully, or maybe just trade down in the second round, pick up a fourth second round pick, and look for Bryce Love and those guys down there. Maybe pick up a nice bundle of offensive tackles, offensive linemen, just to replace the guys that are leaving. Spoiler: I do know Chance Warmack is a free agent this year, and I'm just not going to give him the money. It's not worth giving him the money. Or I might just do a sign and trade with him, so he just doesn't go to a team like a Cowboys or the Redskins or something where he's in the division. But we're just gonna hop right into this, Colts Eagles game. We got 2 hurt quarterbacks coming back. We have, Andrew Luck, who for some reason just couldn't play last year. He had a shoulder problem that no one knew what was wrong with him. No one would say what was wrong with him. We got Carson Wentz who tore his ACL and a dirty hit by a Rams player. Right here we got Jeffrey fumbling again. He's the back-to-back weeks with a fumble. This time, we don't lose it. The offense picks it up. So that's always a good thing to see. So on 2nd and 1, we're going to drop back with Wentz. We're going to fire to Ertz. He's going to get down to pretty much the 5-yard line. 6% so far, 65 yards. And we're firing to the wide open Nelson Aguilar. I think it's his 2nd touchdown on the year. 1st touchdown on the year. God, I'm bad at remembering things. So far, our number 1, 2, and 3 receivers have all got touchdowns in back-to-back weeks. And we got Jordan Hicks with an interception right now. This is no luck for Andrew Luck right now. He went 0 for 2 in his last drive on passing attempts, had a punt. He throws an interception on the next drive. So 3rd and 9, Eagles possession. Fake the handoff, and we're gonna try and scramble, and we're gonna fumble it. Offensive line's gonna pick it up, but it's not gonna be enough. We're gonna be forced to kick a field goal. I decided to start showing field goals now, just so I'm kicking them. I'm an all-pro difficulty. See the speed I'm kicking it out. I'm not just like simming the extra points. But Luck back on offense. I'm gonna hand the ball to Marlon Mack, and Marlon Mack's gonna fumble, and Andrew Luck's risking his shoulder. Oh man, he's just risking his shoulder for a fumble instead of letting the ball go free. He's diving in there, risking another season of his career just to keep this possession. On 3rd and 10, Brandon Graham's gonna smack him as he runs, or smack him as he throws, I'm sorry. And Najee Ram's gonna break up the pass to the tight end in coverage. I think the Saints looking for a flag right now. But you see by his replay is about to come up any second now. This replay is right here. Here we go, this replay. They're calling for a flag, and Bradham just doesn't touch him. He doesn't hold him. Look at that. Where's their flag right there? They're both diving for the ball. Rodgers just doesn't hold on to it. So 2nd 3, Eagles possession on their 12-yard line. Going to hand the ball off to Corey Clement. Corey Clemson's gonna try and hurdle the defensive back, gets stuck on his face, and gets a nice 9-yard pickup. Always like to see when that happens. Yeah, 2nd, 7, gonna scramble with Wentz for Wentz. Not gonna get a block shed for a sack. Wentz gets hit on the slide, which you don't like seeing. That's kind of dirty, but he does pick up a nice a nice chunk of yards right there on the scramble. 3rd and 10, start of the second quarter. We're gonna be looking deep to Nelson Aguilar. Nelson Aguilar is gonna get a nice chunk of yards right there, bringing us within the red zone. Wentz 9 for 14, 101 yards and a touchdown. And we're gonna try and look for another touchdown right there, and we're picked off. Leonard picks us off. We throw too late to the wide. Ertz was open the entire time until he cut. We just threw the ball too late there. It's on us right now. So we're setting the blitz right now, and we're trying to get some pressure to Luck, and Hicks is going to hit him as he throws, so that ball is going to pretty much go 2 yards in front of Luck. So no luck for Andrew Luck right now, but we're going to get the ball back. 1st and 10, we're going to throw it to Nelson Aguilar, and he gets the toes in bounds. 1st and 10 on the 44. Jump ahead to within the red zone. 18-yard line, going to fire the ball to Mike Wallace, and Wallace is going to get the ball onto the 2-yard line. Nice pickup, so we're not afraid to throw it after just throwing an interception on our previous possession. And right there's the man, Zach Ertz. Wentz is his, he throws, but he completes the pass anyway. So I like to see that Carson Wentz isn't afraid to throw the ball. He's not afraid to get hit a few times, especially in the red zone, especially after last year. And Jake Elliott's going to kick it right down the middle. Extra point, 17-0 Eagles. Always love to see it. It's going to be a great game, though, in real life. I guarantee it. Andrew Luck's one of those quarterbacks that like a once-in-a-generational talent, but problem is he plays for the Colts, and the Colts just don't know how to be an effective football team. You know, they draft a receiver 4 years in a row, and they need an offensive lineman, and all these receivers are busts. They trade away a first-round draft pick for Trent Richardson, and Trent Richardson, you know, is one of the all-time draft busts of all time, taken 3rd overall by the Browns. It's just a lot of things the Colts do that, you know, they could have definitely done better to make Andrew Luck have a better career, and one of them was not trading for Trent Richardson. But you see right there in back-to-back downs, we get a sack by Brandon Graham and Derek Barnett, so we love to see our ends putting in the work. And on a 3rd and 2, we got Jordan Mailata back in the game, and he's going to get stuffed. Oh my Lanta. We're going to jump ahead. You know, we got the Colts on the 22-yard line, pretty much in the red zone right now. And he's picked off. Andrew Luck throws his 2nd interception of the game. Darby's got some speed on him. He's going to pretty much have one man to beat. It's an offensive tackle. One man to beat. Now it's the receiver. And he's just going to fall in the end zone. Try to do the dive. I think I'm too far out of the end zone to do the actual dive. We got an 89-yard pick 6. Darby's 2nd interception on the year. Yeah, just a lot of turnovers this defense is causing, a lot of pressure that defensive line causes. Those linebackers are mean, and those defensive backs, they're something. All of them are under the age of 25, so yeah, speaking of under the age of 25, we have Jalen Mills, I think that is, 31, I believe it's Jalen Mills. You know, he's just breaking up passes right there. I could have picked it off and, you know, turn around the other way. But, you know, we got Wentz again firing to his favorite target, Nelson Aguilar, for another big pickup. So, yeah, 2nd 3 right now. You know, drop back, just fire the ball. Dallas got it. Dallas Goedert's going to run over the defensive back. You got 25 seconds left in the game. You're in the quarter, really. Up 24-0. You know, 2nd catch of the game, 13 yards. And we just mentally blank right now. We don't call a timeout. We could have gone 3 points, but we just forget to call a timeout. You get out of bounds, you're just too late. It's a second too late right there. We just have a mental gap right there as the head coach, and we just don't call the timeout. So going into halftime, we have 232 yards by the air, 53 by the ground, 2 takeaways, 24 points, all of which are crushing the Colts. So we got down the league real quick. Who do we got going up first? We have Green Bay and Washington. It's tied right now, you know, average stats for Aaron Rodgers and Alex Smith. You know, Chris Thompson's got 30 yards. Ty Montgomery has 33. Jamison Crowder, though, 52 yards. It's kind of scary right there. We got the Saints in Atlanta up next. Saints are winning 24-14. Ugh, Matt Ryan doesn't have it. Had that huge blowout loss against the Eagles where he threw like 4 interceptions and just hasn't found his sense. Giants are leading the Texans 3-0. Deshaun Watson has an interception, so DeAndre Hopkins only held to 6 yards, while Otis held to 30. You don't like seeing that, especially when the Giants are in your division. You still gotta play them twice a year. Right there, we have Jay Ajayi breaking off a tackle off a missed block, and he just can't get off the second tackle. He breaks that tackle. He's in for a touchdown. 23 yards after contact. You can definitely see he's out of breath. You got 3rd and 12 right now. Dropping back. You got fired to the wide open Alshon Jeffrey. It's going to be a foot race to the end zone, which Jeffrey easily wins for a touchdown. That's his 2nd of the season. I do know that one. We got a team celebration going on now. They're hyped. Wentz is going back to his old Wentz form, just dropping passes in for big receivers. And you got Macklin on the field right now. We need to get Macklin involved more. Macklin just doesn't do anything. And Jake Elliott just kicks the ball in for a 31-0 lead. Luck back on offense. We're clearly sending the blitz right now, as you just saw. And hopefully we get a sack, and we do. We force the fumble. Nate Geary picks it up, so we love to see that. We love to see our linebackers getting in the holes. Nate Geary's created half a sack right there, half a tackle, really. Apparently Brandon Graham had a goal to get a sack, which he did not. Wentz is going to try and scramble right now. He's going to count as a sack right there for Autry. Don't know what his first name is, so just Autry, which I probably said wrong. Going to try and roll out right, and again, we're just hit from, we got Javar Sheard. I don't know these players. I'm sorry. I should know all these players' names. I just do not. I am so sorry. As far as Zach Ertz in 3rd and 18, he's going to get a nice pickup to the 10-yard line. 4th and 5. 309 yards for Wentz. Just going to take the field goal. No need forcing a turnover on downs right now, even though we are on the 10-yard line. Worst thing that happens is, they're on the 10-yard line. But we set up for the field goal for a 34-0 lead. More than halfway through the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 2, we stuffed that run in the backfield. Loss of 5 yards right there. Just love seeing that. We got a forced punt off that. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Carson Wentz going to fire to Zach Ertz for a nice pickup, getting us out of our end zone. Got Ertz in the day, 9 receptions, 100 yards, and a touchdown. Just love finding Ertz in the open field. I'm going to fire the ball at Zach Ertz. He gets bobbled, kicked up in the air. Malik Hooker is going to pick it up. I'm not going to blame Wentz on that one. It's not Wentz's fault. I hate when you see that happen, but it happens. Interceptions are interceptions, even though it shouldn't count as an interception. It got bobbled up in the air, and defense caught it, so it's counted as an interception. It got luck, 11 for 26, just passing the 100-yard mark. Now a 4th and 2, they had to turn it back over. On 1st and 10 for the Eagles, though, Walker Jr. gets in for the sack. His 3rd tackle of the game. Our offensive line just really needs to work on, limiting sacks. We're going to find Wallace right there on 4th and short for a big pickup. Pretty sure it's like a 20-yard pickup right there on a 4th and short. Going to find Ertz on the flat right there, or the underneath route, whatever you want to call that. And an injury timeout, and it is going to be on Zach Ertz. Yeah, we don't like seeing that happen. 11 receptions, 124 yards for the man. We got to take the camera away right now. He's gonna go into the dugout, or the tunnel, whatever you want to call this, the dugout, tunnel, end zone. Holding his wrist right there, so we don't like seeing that, especially for an all-pro caliber player. He was the leader in receptions for last season. We're going to get Jay Ajayi right there underneath. He's going to muster his way up for the 1st down. We love seeing that power behind him. And the shoulder strain, even though he's holding his wrists. So apparently the wrists are considered shoulders now. And we're going to have Carson Wentz just walk the ball right in. No need to throw. He already has 2 interceptions on the game. Just walk it right in for a rushing touchdown, his 1st of the season. And Jake Elliott is going to hit the point after touchdown, or the PAT, or the extra point. I'm saying just so many words right now for no extra reason. We have a 41-0 lead against the Colts. We love seeing that. Like, he's trying his best. He really is. I feel for the man. Yeah, Fletcher Cox, he could have had a sack right there. He's got a trip, though, on the offensive lineman. Luck, though, is going to miss the wide open Marlon Mack. On 2nd and goal, Eagles on the 2-yard line. Wentz is going to fire the ball in the back of the end zone for Nelson Aguilar for his 2nd touchdown on the game. And he's gonna do a bobsled right here. Problem is, though, cameraman doesn't know what side he's supposed to be on. We're just gonna get Dallas Goedert, Carson Wentz, and Jason Kelsey's butts. But they're definitely doing the bobsled one, which is it's a fun. I like the little add fun in the game right now. Looks like we almost missed the field goal, but we're extra point. I thought we were gonna miss it because we kind of got to the right a little bit, but we didn't. And win the game 48-0, 414 yards in the air, 157 yards on the ground, just under 8 yards per play, 3 takeaways. Carson Wentz and the Eagles love having games like this. You see Carson Wentz 38 for 48, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks, long of 56. Jay Ajayi, 3 broken tackles, 109 yards, 15 attempts. Zach Ertz had 124 yards, 11 catches, a touchdown. Aguilar had 2 touchdowns. Jeffrey had a touchdown. We're spreading the ball around right now. We just love seeing that. We had Wisniewski, Ertz, and Lane Johnson all out sacks. Defensively, we had a couple sacks. We didn't really have that many sacks. We had 2 sacks, it looks like. A couple picks, 2 sacks. Yeah, 2 sacks and a couple picks right there. That's all we had. So next time, YouTube, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode next week. Stay classy, YouTube. Peace out.